Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by GhostBed.com. Yeah, welcome to Drinking Bros, kids. It's Monday. I'm fucking sunburned. I'm hungover. God damn it. I'm trying to fucking pull the pieces back together. You found something against the Hard AF seltzer that I thought was interesting before we went on air today. What did you find?
I didn't find it.
A listener sent it in?
Yeah, it was Dave Weiss from Kansas City.
Okay.
It's Numb AF.
Okay, great.
And it's, I'm looking at the product description now. It's a gel, spray, and mints, but they're anal numbing creams, I guess.
Great.
That have they have flavored and non-flavored. I'm not sure why you would need flavored anal numbing cream. I mean, I'm willing to suspend my understanding of how bacteria travels from one person to another when I'm eating ass.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you stuff something in there and then pulled it out over and over, and then ate their ass, there's probably going to be a bit of a mess. Truffle butter, I believe they call it.
Yeah, I mean, look, first of all, we're in June right now. It is Pride Month. However, ass eating season is over. That expired April 30th. So if you're still eating ass out there, especially in the state of Texas, you're a disgusting human being, and you need to stop that immediately. It is way too hot out here for that bullshit. Secondly, if you're putting numbing cream on your asshole and then eating said asshole, man or woman, again, it's Pride Month, I'm not going to fucking...
Well, you wouldn't put it on your asshole and then eat. You would put it on someone's asshole to eat.
Maybe, but here's...
Yeah, but what's the point of...
What's the point, dude?
Like, that is only for the eater and not for the eaten.
Right.
It has like a menthol feeling, maybe.
It's not that, dude.
It says
if you're getting your ass eaten, it's about the sensation of getting your ass eaten. Numbing it defeats the purpose.
You would think so, but...
Explain yourself, Giorgio. When are you using this?
I don't know if this is a specific product, but I would love some sort of flavoring, maybe something that like bonds with the salt chemicals from the swass. That kind of changes that overall flavor or texture for you. Maybe it's a powder that dries it up in the summer months that also then turns into a delicious bubblegum.
Do you understand
That's a nice thing.
how a powder would dry something that's wet?
It'd be like dough. It would be like dough.
It doesn't matter. It would absorb whatever fucking disgusting shit is in there.
Giorgio said before the show he didn't need a microphone.
Ever?
So
probably important.
We're like 3 minutes in and he's already hijacked the show.
Yeah, and the other part about it is if you don't know that water and powder is going to make a dough, you've never GB'd up before, okay?
Well, yeah.
That's my world, homeboy.
You could try kitty litter or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it's Pop Rocks after.
Okay, so it's a diaper filled with kitty litter.
Correct.
I mean, that's pretty much what a diaper is.
Yeah, dude. If you're eating ass out there, let's go through the rules real quick, okay? First of all, it ends. It ends May 1st all the way up until October 1st. October 1st, ass eating season, all the way to April 30th. That's one.
So,
2.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Ass and pumpkin spice have the same.
They sure do. And
season?
they go hand in hand.
Yeah, so if you don't know, if you can't get your hands on a calendar, just look around and see if a lot of the white women are dressed like Han Solo. If they are, you're fine.
You're fine.
To eat ass.
And wouldn't it be great to eat some ass and have a nice little pumpkin spice to it? It'd be fucking delightful in the fall. It'd be great. Secondly, you don't put the cream on to numb your asshole if you're getting it licked. That's the point of getting your asshole licked, is to have the sensation of a tongue going inside your asshole. If it's numb already, then you could put anything in there, okay? That's why you should use the numbing cream only for butt fucking or finger fucking in the butts, or if you're trying to go for some form of vegetable out there. That's the only thing you should use
if you're hiding valuables as well.
Yeah.
Just for the insertion part. Once it's in there, it's fine.
Yeah, like a watch.
But I would leave a string or something hanging out, like a tampon string, so you can retrieve. You don't want to have to glove up and go up in there and looking for your shit.
It's a reminder is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a reminder. Oh, hey, I left something in there. I left my valuables.
That used to be a thing. People used to tie a string around their finger as a reminder to do something.
Yeah.
Why? That's fucking stupid. People are fucking stupid.
People were afraid of writing on each other because they thought they were going to get ink poisoning.
My dad used to write on his hands and arms all the time.
I do too. I do too. I still do it because I forget shit.
That's dumb. You know, you've got the entire goddamn internet right here.
No.
And a notes section that will never go away. You can't,
Useless.
No, it's not.
Useless.
You're useless. And
No.
that's why you can't handle
Useless.
this technology.
If I need to go through this goddamn brick worth of shit with 900 apps and everything else to find a note, when it's right on my arm, I can just write HJ on there to remind myself to give myself a hand job later. That's the best reminder I can get. It's right in front of me.
Why would you want a searchable database?
No, I would no idea. But he's taken a while to adopt technology. How powerful could he be if we put it inside him?
Not powerful at all.
Because then he could finally interface.
He would be like giving a dude in a wheelchair fucking new shoes. You understand? That's his grasp of technology.
We're not there yet, technology-wise. Even Patreon, we still get people, I can't get the fucking audio on there. And it's like, we're working on it. Technology isn't there yet.
I haven't been able to read ads off Airtable for like a month.
I haven't either.
They don't show up at all.
Me neither.
Yeah. And
Why? Because
Andrew's
technology's not there.
Well, I'm sure there's some very simple explanation, but I haven't bothered to.
Call Andrew.
No, I talked to him. He
Oh,
said
you
it
did?
worked. He said it worked on his machines.
It does work. I'll show you
It does not work on ours.
Show me
Bob.
what?
how it works.
Doesn't work.
Go put it up on his machine though.
Does it work
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Does it work it?
This is great audio.
Nah, fuck it. Yeah, go to Dan's. I'll fucking rage on something. Come around the horn. People know you, Bob. Look there's Bob. Look
Doing
at
a little
Bob.
lap, doing a
There
little
it
lap.
is. Look
and
at
now we're on
Bob.
10. Okay, here we go. He's got a nice lean.
There it is. Oh, look at Bob. A lot of dialogue there. He's going in. Why? Now he can't understand why it's not working.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys have the
It's just a one-word answer, Bob, is all we're looking for, and that word is technology, and it's not there. It's never been there. Therefore, I'm writing shit in my hands. I'm moving a week from Monday. I'm gonna write that on my fucking hand. What time they're gonna be there, Bob? Because all of this completely useless. How many? Are we able to get a camera on you guys? Pop a camera over there.
Yep.
All right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have? 5 computers over there?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, 5, right?
Yeah.
Not one of these can pull up the fucking ads for.
Rob's
Mine can.
Oh, it can.
So we have one. We have a special computer that can do it.
Yeah.
Sure. So the rest of it, what you're saying is we could take a baseball bat to it because they're all useless.
No, because they all do one thing. So,
Which is.
it just depends. See, this one right here, this one goes to Zoom, and it talks to the people outside the world. That one plays the intro.
Oh, no.
And then sometimes plays baseball when we want to watch baseball, and one or the other.
No, Georgia, we don't need that anymore. It's a fucking Morgan Freeman interruption today. We just don't need that. Oh, no. No. We don't need that anymore.
He needs a new hand.
Don't need that anymore today. He needs a new fucking arm. Pull up that thing. He's got a sleeve up, dude. It's a white sleeve and a white glove that goes over his entire arm, and they've got to change it every 45 minutes on set. I can say that story now because a buddy of mine worked on that.
What do you mean
movie.
change it? Like, is it leaking?
Yeah. So I don't know what that's called, but he got in a car accident with his granddaughter, who is now his lover, and they were trying to cover that up, but the car rolled over his arm, and there it is. So yeah, pop that up on screen. There you go.
It's like that mitt that the dudes wear when they're trying to steal second base.
Oh no, look at that. That's my fake arm right there.
He's literally become Chubbs from Happy Gilmore.
Correct. And it's sad. I'm not saying it's not sad. We've got some listeners here in the show who are like, what the fuck did I walk into today? You know exactly what you walked in here today.
I think, isn't his hand just paralyzed, though?
It could be the arm, but why do you have to change the sleeves is what I want to know. I'm not a doctor. I have pretended to be one a few times, but can't diagnose this in real
I know
life.
that staph can leave holes in your body. So maybe it leaks from
Yeah,
that.
there was some fighter that posted his staph infection this weekend. It
Yes.
was like 2 giant holes.
in his underarm, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
My God. Anywho's, if this isn't exciting enough for you here, exciting enough television, maybe Thursday night will. They're going to be televising the January 6th hearings. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Whose house are you going over to, Dan? Where are you going to watch it? Where are you going to watch the big hearings on Thursday? I like how they're doing it on Thursday, which is prime time, by the way. That's it's the most premium night of television as far as ads go. And we talked about this a little bit pre-show here. Bob, who pays for that?
Pfizer.
Yeah, why not?
I'm not. Are you? That was not. That, I know that sounds kind of funny, but that's not a joke. They've been advertising on all of this stuff this whole time.
Yeah. So you think they're going to advertise during J6, as they call it?
Yeah, if there was a bet on mybookie.com about whether or not they were going to like Pfizer specifically would be an advertiser on that block, I would bet everything on that.
I would be all in. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles your deposit on mybookie.com. With that, Bobbery, looking at the schedule coming up, so the NBA Finals, they play like once a week when you get to the finals, which fucking sucks. So the next game's not till Wednesday. So they did schedule it after the NBA Finals game, which is nice. You know?
And also, it's summer. What else is on? This is the dead time of TV. And here's something to think about, by the way, that I realized right before we went on air. Mm-hmm. Not the first, like they're kind of riding the tails of America's current obsession with legal drama.
Yeah.
No, they're not. And I'll tell you why. Like with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, that shit was action-packed all day long. What do you think you're going to get from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock as far as the J6 hearings go? And then the media coverage that is already before it, that's popping up now on my screen is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Pull up this article in the AP News because they're concerned about the ratings. I wonder if the ratings will do well on Thursday. And they go into a whole, like I thought the AP News was pretty much the most basic news coverage you could possibly get. They were unbiased, unopinionated. Not the case. So in this article here, because they're worried about the ratings, they're comparing January 6th in this article to September 11th and saying this is how much people remember January 6th. It's the same as September 11th. It is, except for an extra 3,000 people or so that died.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a mathematician.
Me neither.
The AP, by the way, has a very sordid history.
What is it exactly? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Like, because everybody lists this as like a source now, where it's like, well, the AP says, according to the AP, and the AP did this. Who runs that and why? Is it government or is that publicly funded?
The government.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
I don't know. Let's look that up. Who owns the Associated Press?
Yeah, go to. I tell you what, Bob. We'll start here and then go backwards. Right? Go to Drudge Report right now.
Most articles are written by staff members belonging to the Newspaper Guild Union, a part of AFL-CIO.
And I'm not a big Drudge Report guy. Like I don't give a fuck about that guy or this goddamn thing. But so in red, which is rare for him, will America tune in? Click that link. We'll put it up on screen so people can see it.
If you want to know about the sordid history of the Associated Press, you should read The Master Switch by Tim Wu.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He outlines how they and Western Union helped Rutherford B. Hayes steal an election.
Do we have the Woo button? Can we play the Woo button?
The Woo button got replaced.
By what? All right.
Yeah.
Worth it. I'd have to go through the other buttons, but you can pop that up on screen, Bob.
Is there any way to coordinate that for when you press that buzzer button, a picture of Steve Harvey's mustache face shows up on the screen?
Just like this? A nice Steve Harvey face?
You each get 2 absolutely ridiculous requests for the new studio, and I'll have them ready for you on game day.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
We'll try to time it right.
Perfect.
So I'll have to hit that button while I hit another button.
That's not going to happen. You guys, you can't even hit one button in the right time.
Dude. It's a one-button crew over there.
I'll make a custom button for it.
All right. Pop up that article, Bob. So, an infamous day, a search for answers. Will America tune in? Why the fuck would you be concerned with this?
I don't know. I mean, basically what
why are you concerned with the ratings for this?
This was just Black Friday for political protests. Basically.
African-American Friday, correct? Yeah.
People just got fucking stupid for about an hour and trespassed. All the other shit that they said happened. There was one dude that assaulted a cop, but all the other stuff they said that happened, like the dude getting beat to death with a fucking fire extinguisher, never happened.
Right.
The only person that got murdered that day was Ashley Babbitt, right?
Yeah.
So, this is just it's like, everybody knows that this is fucked up that they're doing this, and they're doing it anyway, which means it's part of the grooming process, right? Of getting people to forget about what's just and what's right and decorum and all that stuff, and continuing this atmosphere where if somebody doesn't think exactly like you, they either have to be attacked or canceled. That's what they want, right? Because if you look at Biden's approval rating on everything is on each individual issue, except for COVID, it's at 56%. Everything else, it's under 30. All the fucking major markers are under 30% approval now. And they have to do something, right? So they'll do this. They'll try to convince as many people in the middle that Republicans are a threat to democracy, whatever the fuck that means. And this is one way to do it. That's it.
Yeah, but you're eating up Primetime here, and I'll read the first part of this article if you don't mind, because the first part of this is correct. All right, Americans are processing the nightmare of the slaughter of children in Texas, the racist murders in Buffalo and New York. They say nothing about that church shooting in California, however, which I guess we're not stopping Asian hate anymore, AP. And then the other numbingly repeated scenes of carnage in the United States. They're contending with what feels like highway robbery at the gas pump. That is true. They're nagged by a virus that the world can't shake, and they're split into hostile camps over politics and culture, the two pillars of our nation's foundation. They are, and that's true. So what's the way to solve it? Let's put those J6 hearings in prime time, baby. Let's get everybody more divided. And let's hear shit that there's no way you can control in 3 hours unless it is fucking scripted. Now, the rest of this article goes on to say, we're going to be stern but fair in this, okay? We got 7 Democrats and then 2 Republicans. One of them is Liz Cheney.
The other one's Adam Kinzinger.
Is it Kinzinger?
Yeah.
That's who I was going to ask. That's that motherfucker?
That's like it's like you're having a council, like the Klan is having a fucking meeting to determine the justifiability of their racism, and they invite fucking Clayton Bigsby to be one of the fucking guest speakers. You know what I mean? It's just tokenism. Those people are
Holy fucking shit.
Not that I care one way or the other. Republicans are just as big a joke as Democrats are, but this is like very obvious what they're doing. And no, I don't think anybody believes any of this shit, to be honest. It's just theater.
I don't either, and I think right now, what is it? It's June, right? So we're 5 months away from the bloodbath that's going to happen during those midterm elections. I feel like this is too early. They should have pushed this to October, just from a programming stance. But I don't think you can, because then you're going up against the NFL, and there's no fucking prayer you're beating anything NFL related. But as far as like putting shit in prime, if you're going to put shit in prime time, the Special Olympics is this week. Put the Special Olympics in prime time, for Christ's sakes.
You have to do this now so all the media companies that sell the advertising for political campaigns have time to cut all the segments out of it to use for political ads.
So is this, all right, and this is what I'm being serious. Are they going to pre-record this and then edit it down for the best 3 hours worth of coverage? Because nobody is working or doing hearings from 8 to 11 at night, right?
No, they do it.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
so will this be live?
I would expect so, yeah.
It's going to be a shit show.
Total shit show. I mean, anytime there's a hearing like this that's super partisan, the members of Congress will have an opening statement, right? They have 5 minutes each to speak on this issue or question somebody or whatever it is, typically. And they spend the first 2 or 3 minutes of that grandstanding, just reading their party line, talking points. And if they do manage to get to the person that they're talking about and to ask them questions, they'll ask them questions and then badger the person as they're trying to answer it, and then cut them off repeatedly, and then say, so what you're saying is this, fine, I yield my time back to the speaker. Like, no,
right.
That's not what I said, you stupid fuck. To be honest, anybody that gets subpoenaed for this shit should tell these dudes to go fuck themselves.
Well, they did.
I mean, I'm not saying don't show up. I'm saying show up and tell them every time you ask a question, like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you every time they ask a question, because this is stupid. This is the biggest waste of time ever, and it came in the perfect month, too, because this is the month of platitudes for America. It's like the biggest and dumbest one, the Pride Month bullshit. So we may as well make this all a fucking spectacle. Pride Month is like, it is to gay people what Valentine's Day is to love. You know what I mean? It is like a wanton, soulless a pathetic attempt to commercialize someone's values or some group of people's values.
Right.
It's like the most pathetic shit I've ever seen in my life.
Which is why I don't understand why gay people even participate in it, to be honest with you, because you're just monetizing their gayness, essentially, at this point. Every fucking virtue signaling company now has some form of pride thing going, and it's like, dude, you look at your ties to the Middle East on half your fucking products.
Or
they don't
China.
they throw gay people off roofs over there, but you don't give a shit about that. It's like, no, but we did something. We colorized all of our letters, and it was fun, right? It's fucking crazy to me. But again, you have a million things going on, like the formula shortage, gas, groceries, COVID, the fucking border, anything but this. Anything but this fucking trial that nobody gives a shit about. And now you're hoping for ratings on top of it? Fucking A, if you want ratings, just show the extended cut of Top Gun over and over and over again. Every single night, dude. That'll bring in the ratings, and it'll be fucking relentless, dude. Did you see it?
Top Gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
I saw it. My kid wanted to go again. I took him again. It was even better the second time. If you want ratings, get Tom Cruise to do shit every night. Why televise this? I mean, I understand what you're saying, why, and that's a fucking rhetorical question, but Jesus Christ, dude. We're all kind of just fucked in all of this, you know?
Yeah, so the Tampa Bay Rays had some gay star or something on their uniform.
No, they made a rainbow, or they just rainbowized the normal like patch
Hats.
that's already there.
Yeah. And also their hats. I don't know if you saw the hat for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. You can bring it up. It's on.
Oh, I thought it was just the
CBS.
sleeve.
Well, there's a number.
No, they couldn't stop at just the sleeve, Bob.
There were a number of people on the team who chose not to, and of course, ESPN ran an article and named everyone.
Correct.
Who chose not to wear that particular uniform, and
So 5 players didn't do it.
it was a group of people, and they said it was for religious reasons. I don't understand what the fuck that has to do with anything.
Probably, doesn't line up with their values, I guess, with the religion.
Okay, but aren't we all free religiously in this country too, or no?
I don't know. But
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be forced. I would have said no as well, but only because I'm not going to be forced into compelled speech. like
their
that.
old logo, though, has half the rainbow anyway, so they should just go back to that.
That's true.
The Devil Ray logo.
I don't even know
Speaking
if
of that-
they should have a team there.
No, they should not. I saw the new Doctor Strange movie, and that is one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen in my life. Like this woman that's from an alternate reality that has none of the shit. It's like some kind of fucking space village or
I
some
tried
shit.
to tell you, dude.
And she has a fucking trans flag on. Like, oh, you guys just came up with the same exact flag and your alternate universe, you stupid cunt. And her two
tried to
moms,
tell you the
like,
movie was fucking
stop trying
terrible,
to
dude.
wedge this shit in everywhere. Man.
Everywhere.
No one gives a fuck. It's like no one cares if you're a fucking Notre Dame fan, but if you won't shut the fuck up about it, then you're going to end up on the trophy, bitch.
Notre Dame fans are out in full force already.
I can't wait for them to finish 15th in the nation
No,
again.
just the first game. The first game should go ahead and take care of it for them, and they're all done.
For what it's worth on that character, that they wedged it into the comics, I guess, because they didn't do that for the movie. That was already that way.
That's fine. It's stupid either way.
I'm just saying.
I don't
they
care
didn't-
how long it's been stupid. It's stupid.
It wasn't done specifically for the movie.
Well, here we are, Bob. You know, we are all fucking gay in alternate universes as well. You know.
Well, if the multiverse theory is correct, then there's a universe where everything, like it's infinite and every possible eventuality would have happened.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I can say the N-word now, I guess.
I
'Cause
thi- I-
I'm black I'm black somewhere. You can't prove it.
From the waist to the knees.
Nope, that joke's too easy. I'm not doing that today.
I run fast,
Georgia.
Ross.
Can't do that one neither, Georgia. It's time to kill that mic. I don't know what kind of drugs he's on today, Delco, but we can go ahead and just take that away.
He said he wasn't going to talk a lot today.
Boy,
Short sentences.
I'm sure. That's what Thursday night's going to be. I wasn't joking either. Show the fucking Special Olympics, dude. With everything that's gone on in this country and everything they talked about in the top half of that article, just show something positive.
Or you could show
something.
You could go to Dallas and show the drag show that was put on for children.
Oh, boy. I did not think that was real.
Oh, it's real, and not only is it real, but a little girl was stuffing dollar bills down a grown man's fucking underwear.
Yeah. Do you want to pop that up from Twitter, Bob?
It was Primetime Stein is the guy that
I
got
could
fucking run out
not
of
believe
there.
this was real.
Yeah, it's real.
I could not believe this was fucking real. So this was what, a drag show, I guess?
Yeah, I was at a gay bar in Dallas, and they were having a drag show. And
Which is pretty common all over the United States. They
And
usually have the gay brunches.
yeah, it was called Drag Your Kids to Pride.
That was the name of it? Stop.
And on the back wall, as you can see from this still image here, it says, "It's not going to lick itself," which is something that kids definitely need to learn, I suppose.
How do you explain it? Okay, so I see the kids there in the front row, and they're shaking hands. How do you explain the bright sign to a child in the background? It's not going to lick itself. What's not going to lick itself, Dad?
How do you explain the man dressed like a woman?
I didn't even go there yet. Just the sign alone,
The
because when
sign
you
feels
walk
like
in,
the bigger problem, to be honest.
well, when you walk in, that one's going to hit you. If it's bright on just a shitty photo like this, imagine in real life what that looks like to a child. It's not going to lick itself. Go ahead and play that video if you have the rest of the video with the dollar bills in it.
Let me find it. I just found a couple
If you
pictures.
go to Primetime Stein's account, he's the guy that you see acting a fool at fucking city council meetings all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Just a huge troll, really funny guy. But
It's
this
not
one,
going to lick itself.
this one he actually kind of took seriously. Which I mean, he also got chased out of the building, and then he walked out to the parking lot to confront one of the drag people. Like, hey, how could you possibly think it's okay to do this for kids? And this.
What was the answer to that?
Get the fuck away from me. God damn it, get the fuck away from me. And then some dude started mocking him
Okay.
after he assaulted him.
I think the important thing to remember is it's not going to lick itself.
Yeah.
You know? You're not going to be able to lick that itself.
Have you still not found it?
Jesus Christ, Bob.
I'm on the account. I'm looking for the fucking video.
There you go.
There you go.
Just skipped it.
Pop it up.
No, that's just a link. This might be it.
Here we go. There we go, Bob.
Yeah.
No.
Well, this is him.
There it is.
Yeah, that scrubbing sounds
system
great.
is broken. I mean, you know, there's kids in there, and it's like I said. You're trying to say that it's some advantage.
I don't know this guy, Dan. Do you follow him?
Yeah.
Probably got to turn up the volume on that.
Yeah, we don't know.
There you go.
If that
It's not
song is-
going to lick itself. There you go. Okay, so it's some polite dancing, and then the kids are there, so that's fun, isn't it? How old do you think those kids are? My guess is probably five or
5 or
six.
6, yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, just give the stripper
Yeah,
a dollar.
There's a baby with
Oh, there's a baby. Shut the fuck up. That's a newborn. I've got one of those. Oh, and then there's a fun little game of musical chairs for the kids, but it's only one chair and 2 kids. Somebody's going home unhappy.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. All right. All right. Man, this is fucking wild to watch.
Is
I didn't
that
see
kid
all this.
sitting in a chair by himself in the middle of the room?
Well,
Which only means one thing.
yeah, he's getting a lap
Here's
dance
the
afterwards.
conference. You can play the audio on this if you want.
Dancing around for little children. Don't you think that's disgusting?
Your mom's a bitch.
Dancing for little children.
All right.
You should be-
Yeah, I don't know if we can clear that music.
Now
'cause that's a
that-
great song. It's a
that-
great song, but I don't know if we can clear it.
That is a dude.
But if you're going to take your kids out for a Sunday, okay, that's probably the place you're going.
I mean, if it's between that and mini golf, what choice do you really have?
You don't. You really don't. Man, dude, that's so fun. I didn't believe it was real. I'm going to be honest. I breezed by it on Instagram, and I was like, nope, not going to fall for this one today. So that's 100% real, huh? And what was the explanation
That-
of like
not
why
only-
you're able to bring children?
Not only is that real, but that's a common thing that's happening now. It
Great.
happens a lot.
Great.
Yeah. So if you're asking what the purpose is to teach children before they're old enough to know it's fucking stupid that any of this is okay.
Yeah.
Right? You want to normalize that as early as possible. And you know, there can only be one reason for that. And it's not acceptance, because nobody was coming after the fucking drag queen community.
No.
Not
no, no,
one
no, no.
motherfucker on earth.
No.
Except for maybe the fucking supreme leader of Iran, maybe. I have no idea. But nobody in this country gave 2 fucks about any of this until they started bringing kids into it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
Here we are. If we have to pander anymore for all of this shit for Pride Month, like, boy. If Russia takes us over and we do get nuked, I know that's been in the news the last
Russia
few days.
can't even beat Ukraine, so
It doesn't matter. If they were to beat us, dude, I understand why. There is no other possibility because we're all going to go to one fucking gender. And then we're just going to get the shit bombed out of us one day.
The Army just recently, I believe, let everyone know that if they're gay or whatever, one of the alphabet things they fall into, and the state that they're stationed in doesn't respect that in a way that they deem fit, then they can request a transfer somewhere else. So if you're like Fort Riley, Kansas, for example, which I don't know what their gay laws are or if there are any, I have no idea.
Bob, do you know what the gay laws are in Kansas? Are you from Kansas or is that wrong St.
No,
Louis?
don't put that on me.
Oh, you're from Missouri. That's right. Wrong Kansas.
Like gayness or sexual orientation is a protected class now, right?
Yeah.
Since the Supreme Court ruling in 2015. So it's illegal for any state to have a rule that says you can't do whatever you would normally do just with a person of the same sex. Marriage, fucking contracts, licenses, all that shit.
Yeah, the Supreme Court said it's basically illegal to you wouldn't fire a woman for blowing a guy, so why would you fire a man for blowing a guy?
I would fire what? Would you not fire a woman? Oh, you're saying
in her home. You know what I mean? If you found out a woman was going home and blowing a guy, that would be normal to you.
Yeah.
So why? But it would be discriminatory.
So, but the only thing in question at this point is the trans shit, right? It's whether or not trans females can play female athletics. That's the only thing that's happening in any of these states. So, the United States military has decided that if a state decides using federalism, our form of government, right?
Sure.
That men shouldn't be competing against women, then you can request a transfer to a new unit. Now that is definitely putting the security of our country first, above nonsense.
Yeah, dude.
We're all fucked is what I'm saying.
We are all fucked. We're all done. Today's the day. Today's D-Day as well, Dan, and it feels like D-Day for our country.
Yeah, Google, by the way, really getting into the spirit instead of, they have the Google.
What did they do fun and flirty this time?
The Google Doodle for D-Day is about the creation of the espresso machine.
Pop that up. You don't say.
Yeah, it's Angelo Moriando.
Because what I was thinking about today was coffee.
Yeah.
Seems more important.
Definitely not the millions of people who died defeating Hitler.
D-Day doesn't stand for decaf. Google doesn't stand for decaffeinated coffee, friend.
Did coffee help in the storming?
How many people storming the beaches in Normandy were drinking coffee?
Not only did it help, but World War II was a big boon for the coffee industry. Some of the major coffee roasting manufacturers actually were roasting 15-pound coffee machines. Meaning
Tiny.
Yeah.
It's small, but it still can roast 15 pounds at a time, which is a lot of pounds.
I'm assuming
they were deploying them to the European theater, to the front lines.
And they also had it in the Civil War as well. It goes.
Well, in the Civil War, you were given a ration of coffee.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it wasn't like the manufacturers getting involved. What I mean to say is that the Civil War popularized coffee in America in a way that it hadn't been. It was popular before, but not like that.
And drove manufacturing, right?
Yeah.
The new technologies. And then right after, there was a huge influx in South American growth, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we were still the North American hegemon at that time, for the most part. Now we're not, but or the Americas hegemon, I guess. But definitely more important than, fighting imperialist Japan or stopping the Nazis was coffee.
All right. Well, good for them, dude. Good for them. And good for Google, dude. If we're going to pander this month, let's do it to Pride and then obviously coffee. Okay? I'm going to pander right now to GhostBed, ghostbed.com/drinking bros. If you're going to watch the world burn like today, let's do it from a ghost bed. Let's do it in comfort, style, grace. Let's do it in a ghost bed from ghostbed.com/drinking bros. 40% off the bundle package. The adjustable base and the mattress combined together to create just fucking full erotic excitement. Or you can go down and take your kids to the fucking trans bar. Do whatever you want. I would prefer that you do it in a ghost bed. I can tell you that much. Also, if you type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros at checkout, you'll get 30% off of everything in your cart. So fill up the cart. You can get the sheets. You can get just the mattress or just the adjustable base. You can get the weighted blanket if you want. You can get just the cover. Who cares, dude? You can do all that butt stuff with the cover. That way you feel pretty positive about anything that comes out of there not ruining your mattress. It's a white mattress, by the way.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
I mean, Aryan, some might say. You said it, I didn't.
It's a way all white mattresses matter. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin' Bros today, where they got a 60-month pay-as-you-go program that if you combine all the deals that I chatted about with that, you can walk out of there with a brand new bedroom set for about $25 a month. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin' Bros today. Next up, we got hardafseltzer.com. The OG flavors are still there. We're swapping out 2 flavors here later on in the summer. So get the OG flavors. They're on my desk right now. Blue Raz, Peach, Lemon Lime, and the old Strawberry Shortcake, 8% right to the dome. Had an investor meeting on Friday with Ari, by the way. And we chatted with this young man up in New York. And he goes, your product fucking rocks. And he goes, I'm a keto guy. I'm a converted keto hardcore. And he goes, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I gave a shit about was the calories and the carbs. He goes, how did you do it? And I was like, I don't really know. We got great brewers, and they were able to do it. So there's no carbs or sugars in there, no gluten. If you care about that for the summer and you're watching your girlish figure, you don't have to worry about it with these. All you have to worry about is getting too fucked up. Go to hardafseltzer.com today. We ship to 42 states right to your doorstep. Just had some more come to the studio today. We got some listeners in who are drinking it. We'll get their thoughts towards the end of the show for Drinkin' Bros of the Week, obviously. But go to hardafseltzer.com. Support the show. We're trying to go nationwide right now. Got a bunch of meetings upcoming, and the first 100 cases just went live in Tennessee. We will get you those addresses for those stores that it is in. We know the first one is Hop Springs and Murfreesboro. You can go there and just buy it by the 12-pack, regular price. There, last but not least, we got the store, Drinkin' Bros store. DrinkinBros.com/store. I just talked to Brittany about it. The Flex Fits, which I didn't know, are all one size. Am I fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, dude, so I was trying to buy some of the new Flex Fits.
Yeah.
Because it's 100,000 degrees here every goddamn day, and I've sweated through half these hats.
Yeah, especially the black ones. There's just salt stains on all of my hats now.
Yeah, dude.
From sweating my ass
All
off.
same. And so I was like, I need to order some more. I want to get the Flex Fits. I don't see a size. And she goes, it's because they're Flex Fits with the snapback. You don't have to have a size
Did
for
she
it.
Did she say it to you like you were a child?
Yeah.
No.
And I deserved it.
Pat you on the head.
I deserved it.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry about it. Drinkin' Bros dads out there, by the way. For Father's Day, we got Drinkin' Bros dads shirts, a bunch of dad hats, everything in there. Great Father's Day gift. And if you order today, it'll be in time for Father's Day.
Well, we've also
it'll be dropped off to you then.
We've got this Father's Day bundle and pins that come in the bundle if you don't want the shirt and the hat. Hold on.
Oh, the pens are right there. Yeah.
Well, this is one of them.
These are fucking dope as shit.
So this is a pen made by a buddy of ours with a little holder. It's made out of reclaimed whiskey barrels, and they're dope.
Super nice for your office.
They're all spun. Everything about that is handcrafted, and it comes in this little Pelican case.
Yep.
And if you buy it off the website and not this one, it's actually serialized. So we made 200 of them, and you'll have somewhere between 1 and 200, I would imagine.
Yes, and it'll be a nice little Father's Day box for you. So go to drinkinbros.com/store today. That also helps out the show. I wanted to talk to you about this Elon Musk thing. It appears as if he's walking away from the deal unless he figures out how many bots are on there. Is this a blink first type situation here? Because I think that there's way more than 5% bots on this goddamn thing.
My gut tells me there's probably more than 5%.
What number do you think it is?
I would say probably more like 12, but my gut also tells me that Elon Musk is full of shit, right? And he's just using this to get out of the deal.
Because he thinks it's a shitty company, or that he wants it for a cheaper valuation?
I mean, if he's manipulating it to get a cheaper valuation, then that's probably illegal, right? Unless he's correct.
But if you were buying a company, wouldn't you want to know how many accounts are fake, especially on a Twitter or social media platform?
I would want to do my due diligence, but if I was in the process of buying a public company, I wouldn't be talking about it on fucking Twitter because it's illegal, right? Like you can't it's trying to manipulate stock price by sharing. Like I think there are more just by having a contract to buy that company, and then tweeting out, I think there are more than 5% bots and the company's lying to me. One, he's breaking what is certainly an ironclad NDA. Not that those matter, right? Because those are kind of a joke, but he's also willfully manipulating the stock. Unless he has concrete evidence that what he's saying is true, then he's willfully manipulating the stock. That is very illegal.
But I think he has it.
Then fucking put it out, dude.
Yeah.
If you've got the evidence, put it out, and then Twitter can't deny it.
Well, they need to confirm it. So what he's saying here, as of this morning, is he's saying Twitter is resisting and thwarting his right to information about fake accounts on the platform. And his lawyer called it a clear material breach of the terms of their merger agreement.
Sure, because that gets him out of the deal without having to surrender $1 billion.
So if he leaves the deal, he loses $1 billion on it?
Correct.
Gotcha.
Unless they're in breach of contract.
What does he care about $1 billion, though? You think he cares?
I'm pretty sure everybody cares about $1 billion, no matter how many billion you have.
How many does he have?
I don't know what the stock's at, but was it 260?
262, I think, is the last I saw.
He's got $262 billion?
Well, no, he
Musk?
doesn't have. He probably has a couple liquid, and the rest are in equity. But yeah, he's got plenty of money.
Okay. So for $1 billion to expose Twitter, if that was your end game and you were the master troll in this situation, I don't think he would care.
But what would be the result of exposing Twitter? People that use Twitter for evil, meaning the United States government and the media, they don't give a fuck about that. They don't care. They're having fucking drag shows for kids.
Yeah.
They're having hearings for 300 people trespassing at the Capitol in Primetime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't give a shit about reality or any of that shit. This is all about fucking spectacle. That's it.
Yeah, dude. The whole thing is really fucking odd. I'd peg this number at 50%.
We're in the hunger. It's not 50.
You don't think 50% of these accounts are fake?
No, but there's a lot. I would say probably 12, 13%, something like that, if I had to guess.
Okay. Well, if you're Twitter, then why not just give up that info and then knock a couple billion off that deal then and say, hey, we were wrong.
Well, they don't want to sell
12 to 13%.
Because they don't want to sell the company. The board does not want to sell the company in the first place.
At all?
No.
Okay.
The only reason he made an offer over market value for it, and they have a fiduciary responsibility to the fucking shareholders. And any shareholder, even one person that owns one share of fucking Twitter, could file a lawsuit against them for not taking that deal. So there's no way to not go through the paces of it. But as far as cooperating administratively, I mean, you know how that goes, right?
Yeah, so there is a proposed class action lawsuit in California that was filed in late May that contends Musk broke California laws by making investors doubt whether he would complete the deal event after signing a contract to buy Twitter. Shareholders involved in the complaint want Musk to complete the deal as promised, buying it at $54.20 a share. So you might have something there.
I bet they do want him to do that because the company's not worth that.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, they do. What's it at today? I'll pull up Twitter stock right now. It is at $39.57. No.
Yeah, it's not worth 54 by any
Fuck
stretch.
no. I mean, you're 35% off.
The other part of this is that if you're Musk, he owns what, 9% of the company.
Correct. Currently, yes.
If he wasn't under contract to purchase it right now, he could also file a lawsuit against them for not disclosing information. I
I guess what I'm trying to figure out is the end game here. what the hopes and dreams were to go through all the hassle for this?
For Elon Musk?
Yeah.
He's the kid that's standing out in front of the crowd and everybody's yelling, fight, fight, fight. That's it.
Okay.
He's just at the mercy of the mob, and he wants to be liked so much, I think. It directs itself in some pretty interesting and potentially beneficial ways sometimes. Like if he did take over Twitter and change the shit that they're doing, I think it would be beneficial, sure.
Yeah.
But let's not pretend that he's some kind of fucking altruist. He's a businessman.
If he did it though, I would be fucking stoked. Like for real.
Yeah, until you disagree with him, and then he'll censor you just as fast as anybody else
Here's the
did.
thing, though, we don't really disagree, so I kind of want that. I kind of want to be on the right side.
2020,
for once.
2022, Elon may not disagree with you, but 2016 definitely did, and 2025 might as well.
But for right now, because I only plan on using Twitter for a little bit longer, and then I'm kind of done with it. So I kind of just want to be free for a little bit on Twitter. Do you follow like any of the Trumps or any of that stuff on Instagram? DJ TJ, you follow him?
I think I follow Don Jr. just
Yeah.
because he posts memes a lot.
Yeah, DJ TJ. So he posted a thing where he goes, man, there was about a 10-day, 12-day window on Twitter where I was able to do whatever I wanted. And he goes, now it's back to normal again because I don't think this deal is going through. He's probably right on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was probably some internal thing where they all got together and they were like, look, Musk ain't pulling the trigger on this. We don't need to burn all the files.
Well, I mean, they probably just offload it onto hard drives and then they can just put it back whenever they want. Or if it's a switch to flip or if it's actual monitoring that's being done in real time, which would be more impressive, to be honest.
I hope it's a switch. I want it to be like some form of Dr. Evil switch that you hit. But I don't know if it is.
What's the picture on the switch? Just Joy Behar's face?
Fuck, dude,
Just
that's a great question.
some stupid.
I
cunt?
think you got to go Alyssa Milano, Whoopi Goldberg, or Barbara Streisand, I think. Or maybe Alec Baldwin. I don't want to throw Alec under the bus, you know? He's already there, but
Yeah.
I don't want to. It could be him as well.
Yeah.
Did you watch that fucking that doc on Netflix about the woman, the restaurateur in New York who had the sushi joint?
The one that had the fat boyfriend that said he was like a fucking an agent or something.
Yeah.
It was a health foods. It was a health and like raw bar.
Brittany
Yeah.
watched it. I watched a couple of episodes. It was pretty interesting.
So Jesse was watching as well, and I watched it with her. Alec Baldwin popped up in it again. You know, they thought they were soulmates,
He met
and that was going to be the
Hilaria
one.
in that restaurant. He met Hilaria because she didn't go on a date with him.
She stalked him.
No.
was what happened, and found
He
out
stalked her.
No,
He was
no,
always
no.
at the restaurant, always around there, always tweeting at her.
Stalked the girl who owned the restaurant, but not
She was
Hilaria.
she was also the face of the restaurant. She was there constantly all the time.
And
like,
so that
entertaining
girl
people.
I get. Now with Hilaria, she just went along and she was like, wait, what is he into? Okay, he's into Salma Hayek. Great, I can fucking pretend to be Spanish and do that whole shit.
And she showed up at that restaurant, pretend to be Spanish, and the rest is history.
Correct. And I don't really fault her for that. I look at that as a job well done, you know? Just an actress finishing the role.
Isn't
at
it
that
crazy
point.
how her mom also got took for like $500,000?
That whole fucking story was so nuts, dude, that I can't believe it. The fat guy who was Black Ops, Dan?
Black
No one that's ever done Black Ops has ever referred to them as Black Ops. Not once in the history of clandestine fucking warfare.
I learned that from you. And so we watched that doc. Jesse and I were out somewhere, and somebody else, I forget, like a friend of a friend at some barbecue or whatever, had said, oh, yeah, so-and-so. You guys have a military following, whatever. So-and-so was Black Ops. And I go, did they tell you that? And they go, yeah. And I go, well, there's a good shot that's not true.
Yeah.
It's a good shot that's not true.
Yeah, weird how the clandestine services like to remain clandestine. Maybe look that fucking word up, idiot.
Oh, it's so good, though.
It's kind of a joke from Archer, though. What's the point of being a secret agent if you're famous?
Yeah. Nah.
Doesn't
It's like
kind of defeats the
It
purpose.
defeats the purpose. I wanted to talk about the shootings in Philly this weekend, Delco. Where was that at? Do you know?
I don't know. My parents talked about it to me for like 3 minutes on the phone, and I just kind of glossed over it.
I like how that's where we're at, where it's just like, well, it was in my hometown. Cool, man. What else is going on? How's the water? How's the water biz? Yeah. Where was it? Do you know? I'm not being facetious, by the way.
I actually don't know. I didn't look into it.
Okay. Because it said it was downtown in like a crowded bar area. Mm-hmm. Dan and I have been there a million times to Philadelphia. If it's where I think it is, that's pretty fucking busy.
If it's where I think it was, didn't it start out with these two dudes walking towards one other guy, and he pulls a gun out and the unarmed guy starts beating the shit out of party number 3, and then homeboy's got a gun.
I think so, yeah.
Then he starts like shooting into a crowd or some shit.
Yeah. But on Fox News this morning at the old gymnasium I work out at, I was looking at the shootings that were happening over the weekend. I guess there was 3 of them. And I have a theory on this, and I wanted to run it by you here. It's June. It's hot as shit. There's no baby formula. Gas prices are through the roof. I just think people are getting angrier and angrier about their own lives, and they just kind of care less, where they're like, well, today's the day I fucking turn the gun on somebody.
I don't know about all that, but there definitely is a correlation between warmer weather and crime.
Doesn't it feel like every summer we go through something fucked up where it's just like people are kind of over it and done?
Well, now it's like you would miss it if it didn't happen. You know what I mean?
You think so?
Yeah. It's like you get used to your life is like fucking gas, right? You just fill the space of whatever container you're in.
Sure.
Like you buy a bigger house, like, oh, I've got room for all my shit now, and all of a sudden you got too much shit for that house too.
Yeah.
It's the same way in life. We get used to these patterns, and it is. It'll be interesting to see what happens next summer. This summer will be all January 6th shit. It'll be random shootings everywhere. Maybe something more specific at some point. Who knows? It depends on what MK Ultra's plans are. It's hard to say.
What the fuck is MK Ultra?
Oh, man. This fucking guy.
You got to watch Conman.
Common the rapper?
No, Conman the show.
Oh, Conman the show. I don't have the. Sean's not even there.
No, he's right there.
Oh, he is? Where's he at?
He's
Put
right
the
here.
camera on Sean.
He's filling in for Bob.
Oh,
I'm
great.
right here.
Great.
Wait,
Whatever.
what happened to Bob?
What happened to Bob? Is he alive?
His identity got stolen, so I think he's working that out right now.
Did he get raped?
He may have
But he
also
did find out the guy's phone number and address. I think it's
that's
just some
fun.
dude in Florida. Yeah.
No shit.
Imagine that.
Fucking A.
Florida is the Australia of America.
God damn. So what are they doing with his identity? I heard the phone ring.
I don't know, but he just bought a brand new bedroom set.
Yeah.
The guy who stole his identity. So I think
Was it at least classy?
Yeah, was it Ghost Bed at least?
No. They just opened up some like shitty credit line at a furniture store and spent $4,000.
I'm gonna do that to all of you, but I'm gonna buy ghost beds. I'm just gonna fucking ruin all of your credits by helping us on the show.
That way, it's like, oh hey, did they use the promo code for Ghost Bed? They did, dude. They must know about the deals. And it was like, no, we stole all your identities.
Dan tries to do it, but he gets denied. 'Cause the
Flip it
credit's so
on.
bad.
Flip the. Yeah, exactly. Put the camera on Bob or Sean. There we go. Sean, looking very Amish today. How do you feel about that beard? Be honest.
I mean, it's better than what I had before, where I had the patchy
See,
beards.
you're
But
only,
look at this. Keep it in this shot, Delco. Look at the two beards against each other. The guy on the right is a fucking man. Guy in the middle, very metrosexual, maybe homosexual. Yeah. Sean, you're very militia-ish in your beard, where it's just like, man, whether this is coming in or not,
Yeah, that's
I'm going out to find Whitmer no matter what.
I think that's on purpose. That's the look he's going for. I've always sort of looked like, and I think it's because whatever facial hair configuration I have is accompanied by a permanent scowl. I think I always looked like I stumbled out of a militia camp in the woods. You know what I mean?
Keep it pretty trimmed though. Like you're a well-groomed man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Whereas Sean,
Well, you got to let it grow
not.
out. You have to let it grow out first before you can groom it.
Oh,
back.
you do? Is that the period you're in, Sean?
Yes.
Yeah. You have
Awkward
to. You have to
phase.
let it grow like probably a third more than what you want before you can start grooming it because it, especially if you have patchy.
Okay.
A patchy beard. I have gray shit in mine, so.
Ali Star Growley is saying Sean looks like a guy from an ICP concert. That's amazing. That's worth that applause. It's worth that applause. All right, so the show is Con Man. Your podcast is called Con Man. Tell me about MK Ultra. Is that the Mexican gang?
No, MK Ultra is a fucking. It was, I guess, the CIA for the most part, but there were a lot more people than that involved, and they were dosing. It was mind control, right?
Okay.
Like the Soviets allegedly had the sleeper cell organization, right,
Yeah.
where they were training from birth since the end of the Second World War. They had been training people here in the States, right? People that fled Russia or whatever, and it continued during the Cold War. So they would intentionally have families sneak out of East Berlin into West Berlin, end up here in America, and then they would be, right, basically agents for the Soviets. We couldn't get our people in anywhere like that because, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell if a dude is from Arkansas.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And
It's
it just is.
very specific,
Yeah.
Arkansas.
And people in America, by and large, look American, I think. I know that sounds weird because there's so many of us, but you don't see like a whole lot of people that are very distinctly one thing. Like that guy's got a German face. He's definitely German or
Sure.
Russian or something like that.
Sure.
So we couldn't do that. So what we did was use LSD.
We just gave a bunch of hobos LSD.
No, we first gave it to 6 doctors, one of whom jumped out of a 6-story fucking window.
You don't
Killed
say.
himself, yeah.
A very Helen Hunt.
We were like systematically dosing people with LSD without their knowledge for fucking years.
So they jumped out of a window? What year was that? Do you know?
One very famous scientist was. I don't know what year.
Sean,
it
what
was.
year was that?
This was like I don't remember the dates, but it was. I didn't
You're-
expect to get asked.
You're the
about it,
conspiracy guy.
but
Yeah,
it-
take a guess
like
at a year.
number one.
Guess
like
at a year.
This was like in the '60s because they did do this on hippies in like San Francisco. They would use
Charlie Manson was apparently a part of this.
Frank Olson is the guy's name. His
There
son,
it is.
his son actually made a documentary about it. So a guy named Sidney Gottlieb, who is the head of CIA's MK Ultra program, they were at this gathering and they made tea and they put fucking LSD in everybody's shit. And this is like weapons grade LSD, the kind that I like.
Yeah, of course.
But you
Of
want
course.
to you want to know that you're taking it.
Yeah, obviously. So, like, in that after school special, because they kind of base it on real things, there was an episode where Helen Hunt jumps out of the 3rd floor of a school after taking some LSD and dies. So, I would imagine it was probably based on that doctor. But MK Ultra sounds like a gay dance band, like a Mexican gay dance band.
Why Mexican? MX Ultra maybe would be Mexican.
Yeah, I just MK Ultra. You know,
The Unabomber.
Sean's Mexican.
The Unabomber was a part of that program.
Was he really?
So they took a bunch of, especially younger people at Harvard
Yes.
and MIT, and they were dosing them up as well. Mostly at Harvard. Like the psychology department at Harvard was fucking around with a lot of people.
So they had some superstars in that program. That's nice. And you guys talked about this. Was Dan your guest on that show, Sean?
No, he wasn't on there, but he nailed it. Like
Yeah.
everything he's saying. Another thing they talked about, they tested on were women that had postpartum depression. So they would put them in these crazy houses, then they would microdose them. Well, not microdose them. They would actually dose them with LSD, and they would just tell them that they're crazy. But
Okay.
then they would put them in these rooms, and then they'll while they're dosed on LSD, and then they would do all these tests where they won't have lights for days. It's real fucked up.
Well, we did that. That was kind of an improvement on what was the case in the early 20th century, which is if a woman was acting crazy, we would separate her to the two sides of her brain from each other with,
Yeah,
with,
lobotomy.
Really?
with a spike.
Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding?
Then they just sit in a room and drool for the rest
Why
of their
aren't we
life.
doing that now?
Well,
Amber Heard could have got a nice little spike after that trial.
But it was like the threshold for what was a crazy woman was the same threshold they used for witches back in the day. It's just like, you're kind of annoying. Here's a fucking railroad spike in your head.
But if we were to kind of classify witches, I think Amber Heard would fall in that category.
Anybody that shits in my bed, that's going to be a problem for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking issue. Yeah, Sean. So when are you trimming that beard up, though? More importantly, because I gotta know if I get to stare at this for a long time.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna let it go for a while. I'm gonna see how far I can take it.
Especially now that he's got a problem with it, you should never trim it. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
If you don't have an issue with it, go Amish like that. Bob is back. Bob, give the microphone to Bob. Your identity got stolen?
Yeah, and I was on the phone with the fucking Miami Beach police dealing with that.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. At least it's a nice city.
Dade County 305.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. 305. Mr. World. Bob's Mr. Worldwide now, dude.
Dude.
What happened? He stole your credit card and you got some furniture on you?
No. He stole my some form of my social, I guess, and all that shit, and opened a line of credit at a fucking furniture store in Miami.
That's fun.
Yeah.
What did he get? Did he get a sofa, like a sleeper sofa?
Cost $4,000. You tell me.
It's a couch.
That's a couch.
Yeah.
In Miami.
Yeah.
Miami Beach. That's probably one couch.
Here's the
or
fun.
One chair.
Here's the fun thing. What I'm really hoping is that he's a really shitty identity thief, because I was looking on my credit report on TransUnion, and there's an address from Miami and there's a phone number from Miami. Everything else is definitely my addresses, old addresses and current addresses, old phone numbers, current phone numbers, and then there's these two fucking Miami things.
Here's the thing but here's the thing about furniture. So Dan and I are moving right now. You have to order this furniture in advance, and then you have to give them an address to deliver it to.
Yep.
Yeah, here's the thing about people that steal identities in Florida. They're not smart.
No.
I think I found the guy on Facebook, by the way.
Shut the fuck up. Are we allowed to post it or
Adam,
no?
Adam is a friend.
Yeah.
And ask him how he's enjoying the couch.
Yeah.
Tactical Brewery.
So
Are you sleeping well? No, they're in Orlando. I wish.
Well, I mean, theoretically,
I wish they were in Miami. I'd go there more.
Theoretically, I have his phone number.
Really?
Yeah, but just in case it's not him, let's not dox him.
No,
we won't dox him.
No.
I mean, I'll do it on Patreon if you want. I don't care.
Well, let's wait. I'm gonna let the police do their job first, and then we'll see.
And
what
then we'll
happens.
dox him.
Yeah.
Do you have his? Let me ask you this. Do you have his name?
Potentially. So what happened was, and I literally just told this to the fucking cops like 2 seconds ago.
Would you let me star 67 this and then call? Like, it's not going to show up, and I'll just ask if he bought a couch. I'll pretend like I'm the
No,
salesman.
because then he knows they're onto him before the cops get there. Don't do that. You're gonna.
Oh, gotcha. So the cops aren't there?
But what's his first name?
Potentially, it is Alex.
Sounds like a fucking thief.
Wow, it's Pride Month too.
Wait here,
Miami.
I will pull. Don't put him on the screen, but I'll pull him up for you guys to see.
Okay.
So I was.
Is it what we're hoping, or is it?
Yes.
Oh, really? Great. Let's see it.
What,
It's
when
more
you
than
say,
you could have ever dreamed of.
is there a mullet or some kind of weird hair configuration?
It's not that, but it's extremely whiskey tango.
Teeth broken off at the
Okay.
gum line. That whole situation.
Yeah, dude. I've got a lot of hopes and dreams now for what this person
Matt Wally
looks
is
like.
asking if it might be Dave Portnoy. It could be Trump too. He's got a house down there.
He's got a house down there. Portnoy lives down there.
How funny would it be if you found out Trump was the culprit here?
That's just how he pays for everything. Like I'm a
Like
fucking.
he doesn't actually have any money. He's just been scamming people for years.
Just been.
Well, yeah, he has been doing that, but
Well,
Atlantic City.
He's doing it
school,
better
yeah.
than us. I'll take whatever billions of dollars he has. I will do that.
and he's worth about $700 million.
I don't care. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take 80 right now. Let's just go. Let's get the fucking seltzer out to the world. All right, let's see this pic, Bob. I got to know what this guy looks like.
I gotta share it to the computer. For some reason, people keep logging us out of our socials on here.
People, there's only one person.
Yeah.
It's if you just say Danny's name, call her a bitch.
You can call her a bitch on
Yeah.
here. We don't care. She
It's just the-
knows it.
Don't
Pregnancy.
tiptoe around it. Just be a fucking man.
Just be a man.
Fuck her.
I blame her pregnancy.
What we need to
Yeah.
do is probably drive a fucking railroad spike in between her two brain hemispheres.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
That would solve everything. She's listening right now. She'll agree with that
Yeah,
statement.
she's definitely in the
All right,
chat.
I got him.
Okay. All right. Let's see this.
Mate.
No fucking way.
Can you make
dude.
it full screen, like not the program thing, but that?
Yeah,
on the
so we
TV?
can see this. Holy shit. Why would you post this photo of yourself anywhere?
He's an island boy. He looks like one of those island boy guys, but white.
Like I showed this to Nick before because me and Nick were talking about it, and I was like, "Tell me this guy doesn't look like he steals credit at a fucking furniture
Yeah.
store."
Fuck yeah, he's smoking a heater, dude. He's on a goddamn lawn chair.
it's a photo from 2013 too. That's his latest photo. That's a guy that steals identities.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, dude.
So I mean, let me see what
And
else.
He's got some fun, flirty pictures
Yeah,
of
like
himself.
He's got the
That looks like a younger Bam Margera.
he's got
and
the
then-
consummate Joe Dirt
Yeah.
fucking facial hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't grow in here. At
Yeah, this
all.
guy steals.
Yeah, there's some kind of amphetamine involved in all this.
Yeah, like this is a couch thief. Like you just look at him, and the first thing you think is like, this guy's gonna want my social security number.
Yeah. Go. Does it say how many friends he actually has?
No.
All right. Fuck, can you friend him? Because that's a weird profile pic too.
Yeah. Oh, I can add. Yeah, on my computer, I could add him as a friend.
I'm guessing he would probably understand what's happening.
Were you guys working here when we did this once? I actually did it. We did a story on, it was either Drinkin Bros or Ross Passion Revolution, where the guy he had a pet squirrel in his house and he was feeding it meth.
Oh, that was your
yeah, he was teaching the squirrel to attack people.
Yeah. So I friended him on Facebook, and then he hit me up, and then we actually got into a back and forth, and we were going to have him on the show.
But he got arrested.
He got arrested
the
day before he was going to come on the show.
Bunch of fucking bullshit.
But I found him on Facebook, and he was awesome.
Yeah. In this scenario, I think if we do find out he is indeed the perpetrator, and that we have his address, right? Because that's the one.
Yep.
Presumably, if this is the identifying thing, then that's where he wanted it delivered.
Mm-hmm.
So what we should do is buy a billboard
Yeah.
near his home, and
Yeah.
we'll let Jared get creative with that one.
Oh, that'd be great. 4K for one cow. Did they say how many items it was, or was it just
No,
one?
they couldn't tell me. They told me this chain of the store, but they couldn't tell me the specific store. But I looked it up based on the address, and there's one within 20 minutes of this address.
What is it? A chain that we all know?
No, it's only in Florida. It's City Furniture in Florida.
City Furniture in Florida. Boy,
Dan
that
knows.
doesn't
Of
sound
course,
great.
yes.
Oh, you know City Furniture?
Yeah.
Is it good or not?
Yeah, it's like mid-tier, you know?
Boy.
Everything is mid-tier to you piece of shit.
God, you're such a piece of shit, dude. Have you bought from there? Yes or no?
No, I have no idea what this place
I
is.
want to see what I want to see what your house is like, dude. If it's not like Scarface and you don't have like marble floors and all that other shit, I can't hear one more word about one company that you dislike in this world.
By the way, if there's a listener who works in the Miami Beach Police Department, please help me out.
We have a ton, actually.
Well, not in Miami, Orlando a lot. I don't know about Miami.
Yeah, Miami
Specifically,
too.
Miami
Yes.
Beach.
Yeah, Miami Beach is probably a small.
Miami Beach. Okay. Fuck, man. Last time I went to, I think it was the Ohio State National Championship game, when they all had COVID. What year was that? Fucking 2
20?
years ago? No, it was 2 years ago. Wasn't this last one? That was Bama.
Well, you went in 21, but it was the 20 season.
Correct, yeah. There was some police officers in Miami who came up to me, but I don't know. That wasn't Miami Beach. That stadium's really fucking far from the beach.
Yeah,
I made that mistake.
I believe the furniture store is in Miami, but the
Yeah.
address was in Miami Beach.
I just assume the meth heads that steal identities in Florida don't actually know what nice places are.
Right, and
That's just
but
like
the other
my
part about
hunch.
this too is like it is expensive to live in Miami Beach. There is a shitty part of Miami
Yep.
that no one ever talks about.
There's a bunch of trap houses.
Tons. It's Kimbo Slice World down there in some of those sections where you're like, all right, cool.
Property value for those, those are probably like $500,000 homes now.
No, now, yeah, everything is.
Well, I'm pretty sure if this guy lives indoors, he's probably ripped all the copper. He's probably removed all the copper out of that.
You think he's an outdoor only guy? If he lives indoors. Nah, he's strictly outdoors. That guy, he's an outdoor cat. Don't worry.
I mean, you're looking at
Oh,
him.
fuck, man.
You can see his fucking face. What are the chances that guy lives inside?
Yeah, and if that guy showed up like at Sean's family reunion, I wouldn't even be that shocked either. I'd be like, oh, all right, yeah, that looks like a relative of Sean's. What the fuck, bro? Let's watch the world burn together. I want the couch. I want all of it. Will you keep us abreast on this situation?
Yeah, I mean, I also I Google mapped the address, and I'm pretty sure I think it's that one. But this looks like an identity thief's home. It's
Yeah,
not
this-
super nice or anything.
This looks like the place I was looking to rent when I was trying to move to Miami. Like $1,000 one-bedroom studio.
Yeah.
I know exactly what we're
Concrete
talking about.
floors.
Yeah. I
Don't
know
ask for a
exactly.
deposit.
No. It's all concrete floors. Nobody gives a shit.
They don't want a paper trail.
No, I want nothing there. Oh, fuck.
So yeah. By the way,
Goddamn.
drop my credit score 100 points. It's not like I'm trying to buy a house anytime soon.
Shit, dude. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm fucking serious.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
When
I'm
did
sorry,
when
Bob.
did this transaction take place?
Yeah.
Last November, apparently.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's just kind of been sitting there, huh?
Yep.
Monitor
Very
your,
delinquent.
Monitor your credit, folks.
Yeah. Reed White, let us know. Reed's down there. Reed, let us know if you know anybody. It's Miami Beach, PD?
Yeah.
Yeesh. That's a tough one, man.
I mean, they mostly write drunken disorderly.
I
tickets.
know. They don't
I-
really do
the-
this type
the-
of sitch.
The officer I spoke to was very helpful.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Did you ask him if he listens to Drinkin Bros?
I did not. No, I didn't name drop on the police
should.
report.
You
You
should.
should.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's the
helped-
first thing you should say.
It's definitely helped us out in the past.
Fuck yeah. I get a ride in D.C. from a cop, dude. All the way to the airport after that Uber driver fucking pulled over in the middle of the highway.
Lights on?
No, lights off.
Okay.
Lights off. Yeah. When you go that route, that's a little much. Although I would have enjoyed it, but you can't do that. You definitely can't do that.
I'm pretty sure whenever they flip the lights on, it activates their camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, probably can't do that.
Nice.
I mean, you know.
Nice. A lot of people in the chat are asking to pull up the value of this place on Zillow. It's a great question.
I'm
Can
sorry.
you pull up the address?
I mean, he's a renter. This is not.
Is it rent?
Yeah,
It's
I
not- so
know,
it's not
but
a house.
it'll tell you the Zestimate or whatever the fuck they call it. You piece of shit. Just fucking do it,
Does it
man.
look like an apartment?
It is an apartment.
Oh, it is an
I
apartment.
mean, maybe it went condo, but like.
Because if it's condo, you'll have a Zestimate. If it's apartment, you won't. Although you might have a rental rate on there.
No, there should be a rental.
Yeah, leave the rental rate on Zillow and then check it out. Because I mean, that would be a fun thing. Now we're really getting into this. God damn it, dude! If this is the guy, we should go full scorched earth on this.
I think we should buy the condo. And then just start doing weird shit to him all the time.
Rent it back to him.
So a 1-bed, 1-bath is $2,250, 650 square feet.
$2,250 for 650 square feet.
How many couches?
Fuck that.
How many? You got to steal like 2 couches a month just to break even.
Not only that, but would a couch fit in there? It's 600.
I think we got to buy the place and raise the rent on them.
Yeah.
I know,
$2,250 for a 650 square foot.
This is what
place.
I would if I was independently wealthy, you would all be fucked. I just wanna-
Yeah.
But if we were able to buy that thing and then just start doing just weird shit.
Oh yeah.
Like swap all the water out for
Flint water?
No, well, that's I don't know about that, but switch
Wait,
it.
if you're that rich, pipe it in from Flint, dude, and just have it go directly into a shower,
No, I
and
would
sink,
do-
and everything else.
I'd switch it out with Hawaiian Punch like they did in Mr. Deeds. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Found that did
Yeah.
that, and then just start writing letters to him every fucking day, complaining about something. Like, hey, I noticed that you smell like shit. Could you do something about that?
People are writing in here. That's literally my mortgage. Yeah, I understand it. I don't know why. What the fuck, dude? $2,250 for a 650 square foot place in Miami Beach.
Yeah, but you don't have to drive anywhere. Like, cool, man. Guess that's why I had the couch delivered.
It's true. It's true. We got some listeners in the studio today. We'll bring you on for Drinkin' Bro of the Week. We are moving, kids, in 2 weeks, Nick? The 17th, I think?
Next
10
week.
days.
10 days, holy shit. New studio is almost done. So yeah, we move in 10 days. We might switch over to audio for a couple days. We will not miss a show, or we'll do it from lawn chairs from inside there, whatever. But you guys are more than welcome to come to that studio as well. And if you do come, you get to be on the show and be Drinkin' Bro of the Week and have some seltzer. Come on in. Come on in. Bring the seltzer and you can come around me. There you go. Boom. Look at this handsome man. Look at you. All right. We should have that. We should have the
I'll put the prices right.
yeah,
on
Price is Right one would be good.
Although, will they
Be a nice
ding
one.
us for that?
What if we have an Asian kid sing it? That'd be really nice. Yeah, barely knows any English. Have him hum the Price is Right theme song. He's gonna get that R wrong. I can tell you that. Welcome to the show. What's your full government name so people can steal it out there?
Travis Newton.
Yeah, welcome, Travis Newton. How are you, man?
Good.
Fuck yeah, you got the fucking bro box shirt on.
Sure.
We appreciate it, dude, for real. It helps support the show, and these are just once and then they're done. That we never bring them back again. I fucking ruined mine, by the way. I ruined mine, so I don't get to get it.
Get it again.
That's real. We don't get any
have a
more
spare
of these.
one laying around?
Nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Like we have to order these just like everybody else.
Yeah.
How long have you been listening to the show?
I've been listening to it for about a year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah, and my wife, she's the one who turned me on to the show. She's been
Your wife did?
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's great. Holy shit.
and I'm not sure how long she's been listening. Probably 2 or 3 years.
So she gets down then. She knows, like, hey,
Yeah.
this is some fucking sick ass shit.
Done got a ghost bed.
You got a ghost bed?
It's awesome.
Best in the biz, right? I wasn't lying.
Wasn't
it's in
lying.
every fucking room in my house.
Pillow is awesome.
Pillows are awesome.
Yeah.
It's one of those purchases where if it's gonna cost that much, I can't fucking lie about it.
Yeah.
Like I'd feel terrible if people didn't like it. Well, dude, that's fucking awesome. You know the drill at this point. You've been a long time listener. Who would you like to give the Drinkin' Bro of the Week to?
Well, I have to give it to my wife, obviously, because without
Yes.
her, I wouldn't be listening.
What's her name?
Brandy.
Brandon, are you allowed to come on stage? She's like, I don't want to. I get it. Every woman who comes in here is like, I don't want to be on this fucking program. I'll listen, but I don't want to be on this show. I don't want my face seen. That's awesome, man. How long you guys been married?
Shit.
Uh-oh. Now you're in trouble, dude. She's right there.
13 years.
13 years. Oh, there you go.
In July, so.
Oh, in July. Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys meet?
Met on a blind date.
No fuck.
Yeah, by a girl who cuts our hair, or used to.
Really? And she said, hey, I think you guys would be compatible.
And I was late.
You were late for the date.
Yeah.
Holy shit. How was the haircut, at least?
Good.
You were late for the date, and she was still cool with it. And then
Yeah.
13 years later, here you are.
Yeah.
You got any kids?
2.
2 kids?
Yeah, got a boy and a girl, 10 and 7.
10 and 7.
Yeah.
You know, there's a nice brunch place in Dallas you guys should check out. We showed
kids
at
are
the beginning we showed at the beginning of the show. It looks like the kids were having fun at the drag show. So if you want to take them there on your way out of town, feel free. Yeah. Where do you guys live at in real life?
Just outside of Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Shit. You ever been to the Derby?
I have never been. She's been and has a very interesting story, which she will tell you after the
Really?
show. Yeah.
It's the best, dude. I love going to the Derby.
I've been to the Oaks, so that's more the
locals. Yeah.
So
I do the touristy shit. I don't really care. Like I'm all in on the Derby, dude.
Yeah.
We'll wear the suits and the hats, drink all the juleps, do all the things. Like I love it.
juleps are horrible.
They're not the best, but whatever. If you're day drinking, like it's fine. You might want to supplement it with something else.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the seltzer, by the way?
Seltzer was awesome.
Crazy, right?
I got the blue raspberry.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It's fucking jam.
So
It's the jam across the
and
board.
And 8% was no lie.
Oh, yeah. It'll sneak up on
Yeah.
you. You guys going out tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Where you headed tonight?
Have no idea. So we're in town until Friday. So
Right on Terry Black's Barbecue. We always say that every time you come here. That's fine. Valentina's rocks. And then if you guys are going fancy, Lonesome Dove.
yeah.
I don't know how fancy you're getting. You guys going out for the anniversary?
Warning, that is real fancy.
Real fancy. What was your bill the other night, Bob?
After tip, about $1,700.
Was it 4 of you? 3 of you?
6.
Oh, 6.
It
All
was
right.
bros and wives / girlfriend, or
So
whatever you call her.
Yeah, you're looking at $250 a piece. That's
Not girlfriend.
yeah. Oh, did Delco take
I'm
somebody?
going to put this mic down before Dan gets mad.
Ooh, did Delco, did you take somebody to dinner?
I took someone to dinner, yeah.
Okay, how'd that go?
It's going well. She refers to me as her human dildo, so
There you go.
there you go.
There you go. You want that in your
Let
life.
that be your epitaph.
Goddamn right, dude. Here lies Delco Dan. He was from a terrible city, but he was the best human dildo you could ever hope for in this life. I think that'd be a great one. Anybody else you want to shout out?
No, that's it.
You're all done, dude. Just you and your lady and your kids, and you're good.
Good. Yeah.
I feel like I'm the same way. You know, it's just kind of inner circle, family and shit like that, and that's it.
Yeah.
After that, it's like go fuck yourself. I don't really care anymore.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Let's watch the fucking world burn. Flop on over to Drinkin' Bros Sports on YouTube. We're doing a live show in about 15, 20 minutes over there for the Monday morning recap. We appreciate you guys being in the studio today.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. Absolutely. And help yourself to some more seltzer before the next show and make her drive you home. Okay?
Uber.
Oh, did you guys Uber?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're staying downtown,
Start fucking shotgunning. You guys are good. You're good to go. We appreciate you being here, kids. Go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, leave a quick review. Also go to Spotify. It's just a 5-star. That's it. That's all you have to do there. Then you can throw your phone away. We appreciate all your support from the bro boxes to coming in and everything you guys do for us. We greatly appreciate it. For D'Anthony Holloway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Drinkin' Bros podcast. Good night, everyone.